It pays to play.
दृश, क्या तुम अपनी पूरी जिंदगी वीडियो गेम्स खेलकर बिताना चाहते हो?
Chill, mom.
What do you mean chill? Am I a fridge or what? I'm going to call your dad now. I don't know what to do with this. What are you doing?
Working. Yes, come on. Yes.
It pays to play.
दृश, क्या तुम अपनी पूरी जिंदगी वीडियो गेम्स खेलकर बिताना चाहते हो?
Chill, mom.
What do you mean chill? Am I a fridge or what? I'm going to call your dad now. I don't know what to do with this. What are you doing?
Working. Yes, come on. Yes.
It pays to play.
दृश, क्या तुम अपनी पूरी जिंदगी वीडियो गेम्स खेलकर बिताना चाहते हो?
Chill, mom.
What do you mean chill? Am I a fridge or what? I'm going to call your dad now. I don't know what to do with this. What are you doing?
Working. Yes, come on. Yes.
Hello guys, it's Ree here and welcome back to IGL Free Fire Solo Cup, and all the players are already here. It will be really interesting to get the game started. The game is going to be starting in a few seconds, so we're just waiting for that. So just keep that in mind and just start the game as soon as we can. Good luck to all the players for today's game, and 38 players joined. So it's going to be a really interesting game, as you can see. So the game is pretty much going to be starting very soon, and that's going to be our major focus. So let's just see what happens today. So we are already here into the map, as you can see. Players are just slowly getting to their positions, and we are going from the C side towards from the bull side towards the Quatachua area. It's still in the middle, so there will be a lot of player emperors can equally be spread out all over the map. So that's going to be the major focus. We are in the Purgatory map, so we're going to be seeing a lot of action coming forward. As you can see, Wiki is dropping towards the plantation near the Kulastiva. HP26 can drop into the graveyard. Jut dropping to the Bimasakti strip, Shriram. So as you can see, players are dropping all over the map, and that is the major issue. So let's see what happens there. The slowly players are going. Peak is the area where Shriram is dropping, so that's going to be interesting for him. Shriram has done good in like our last few matches, so I have good hopes for him and other players. So let's just see and let's just focus on what happens for today's game, and that's going to be the major effect for the games. So slowly Shriram is already there. He's going towards the peak area with nothing. Vicky already getting a car, but does he have a rifle or anything? He doesn't have a gun or a rifle. He has literally bare going with the car towards the hangar area. Now HP26 with 2 guns, holding on with one Tommy gun and an AK. He's in a good position. He slowly moves towards observatory, and Jut here with Bimasakti strip. He also has pretty much all the guns he would need. Sriram still holding towards the peak area alone with no guns. Genius with 2 SMGs. Shark YT, as you can see, slowly moving with the car towards the top. So most of the players are still here. TRG Ashok, 2 guns, he's still there too. OP Killer, he's back. And Rohit Sharma. Rami, TRG Tamil, Bot Gang, Mohit, NGP Ansh, NGP Shreyansh, NMY Arjun, Legend, Ankush, Sandy, Mr. Yogesh, AES Mr. 24, AA Alim Boss, PL Prasanna, and Mr. Guru. So all the places you can see are already here inside the map, and nothing much action is coming forward from most of them. One player is dead, 35 players are still here, so there is some action slowly piecing through. Kruvat is dead, TRJ Shok and Genius with 1 kill each, and that is the initial kills. Two people are dead. Slowly moving towards other players as there is no more kills. Single boy, AES Mask. His mask and Singapore can see the other person is literally there trying to hold on and getting down the ground. So Singapore holding on to his position. He knows where the person is. The person also knows where the enemy killing Cephas. And Mask still there. Singapore holding on. He might be going after that. The grenades are out. There are 2 players outside. 1 person is outside his house. And there are 2 persons inside the house too. It's going to be the major point of contention for both of them. As you can slowly going to be seeing Yosi Pratap, AES John, and Sai are also here. Singboy is still here. He knows who the person is. He's outside his house waiting to see what's going to happen. There's a game happening, and Singapore 1 versus 1 and killing Shreyansh, and Shreyansh is dead. And GP Shreyansh is dead, and Singapore getting the upper hand and getting the first initial kill. Congratulations, that is kinda good. Now Sam 1 versus 1 taking a lot of damage, but from the both side, and MG Guru, Mr. Guru killing him. Then we look at Astrals. Astrals can see that the person hiding inside the house. Astrals holding on to the corner too. He knows where the other person is, and he's going to slowly turning towards that area. Specifically, he's ready for a fight. And there's a person behind the rock, and Astrals getting TRG Honey. Congratulations, that is a good shot. As you can see, let's look at other players. Where are they? So Vicky still okay. Vicky finally has guns, so he has no excuses to make right now. So he better deliver. And the other players, HP 26, 2 guns, but kind of far away from the zones. The zone is towards the middle, and most players are not there for some reason. But the drop position was the middle area, so that's kind of rude that they're not there. Rohit Sharma dying from Genius. Another kill for Genius into his pocket. Shakwati 0 kills. TRJ Shok holding. Shakwati maybe looking at somebody there. TH King killing Legend. Killer. TRJ Shok, Rami, TRJ Tamil, Bot King, Mohit FF, and then by Arjun, Ankush FF, Sandy, Mr. Yogesh, AES Mr. 24, Alim, PL Prasanna, Mr. Guru, Astrals, Voldemort, AES Sid, UFC Pratap, AES John, and Sai, Tejamil killing Sandy, Singaboy, AES Mas. 19 players are still here, and the map is still going to be shrinking in 19 seconds. 27 players alive. AES John, VOC Pratap, AES Sid, as you can see. Voldemort, one can see somebody inside the house. He's holding on to the corner. And Astrals was kinda on fire actually, so this is going to be really interesting to see what happens here. Holding on. Oh, Voldemort killing Singapore, pretty good actually. It's a single headshot, and that is a kill. AES sits still holding towards the bases, but the zone is shrinking. He should be better be moving very fast. Else he's going to take a lot of damage. 26 players are still here. Mars holding on to the corner too. Just look at them again. AES John and Yesai still holding. Pratap, Sid still holding. Astrals going to the zone. Maybe he's looking for the loot, but nothing will ever happen to him. He's still looking for more loot and running inside the houses as much as he can find. But the zone is shrinking. He better be moving very fast. But he wants to loot every single house he can. Now he's running away from the zone, and maybe this time he got a shotgun. Okay, there's a potential that would be helpful for him, or not. He still wants to look at another house. Straws. Mr. Guru still holding. Prasanna, Alim, Mr. Yogesh, AES Mr. 24. And slowly players are like looking at what they can do. Mr. Yogesh, Ankush FF, and Arjun, Mohit, with King, Tyajit Tamil. There's Tamil holding on. There's a person underneath him. He knows that. Now slowly trying to move. Rami. Tamil running away from the person, but now there's person behind him. He knows there is. The glue wall is up. He's ready to throw grenades inside the house. But that is not enough actually. The person is inside on the top of the first floor. Holding on. There are some bombs nearby. Running away. You can see him. Tamil is like a lot of damage, but the glue wall is up. Almost 140 damage given. Or more. But now the zone is up. And so is the glue wall. It's shrinking. It's going to be done in like 15 seconds. Rami. Hopi Killer, TRG Ashok. A lot of damage going to him. Right now inside the zone. TRG Ashok still holding towards the Bhima Sakti strip. Shark YT. Slowly starting to move. Mr. Guru killing Genius. 25 players still here. TRG Ashok killing HP 26. Shiram still holding towards the top of the area, but even though he doesn't have any guns, maybe he can survive actually. Judd. And Vicky. Vicky with 0 kill, but on a pretty good position. Maybe if he survives this one, there's a good chance he can do something. But nothing much is happening for now. Holding on, strong to his position. Now Clock Tower towards the Bhima Sakti strip is the main center area. Vicky is still holding on for some reason, doing nothing. Shut Shriram. Shriram in a pretty good position. Let's see if he is able to survive actually for long. He make sure he remember always, but he doesn't have any guns, so it's going to be interesting. Tyajit Tamil. Maybe there's a bomb nearby. I'm not sure. Mohit FF. And then by Arjun and Kush. Mr. Yogesh, Ace, Mr. 24, Alim, Pure Prasanna, Mr. Guru, Estras, Voldemort, AES Sid, BFC Pratap, AES John, IND Sai, 233 players still alive, and Mass, Riverside. Slowly players are starting to move in. 25 seconds and Zombie be shrinking. AES Mr. 24 killing somebody. I forgot to notice who, probably Loud. Sid, Voldemort, Estras, Prasanna. Alim killing Vicky. Vicky is dead. Alim getting the upper hand, killing Vicky. Yogesh, Ace Mr. 24. Ankush. And then by Arjun. Still holding strong to his position, as you guys can see. And other players are slowly going in. Mr. Yogesh, Ace Mr. 24. Okay, final zone is still in the middle. It's towards the Bhima Sakti strip. It's still shrinking slowly, but it is. Mr. 24 with a car running around inside the zone, as is his strategy, the old one. But it still works, so why not? So he's still in his car. He's running around all the way. 18 players still alive. More getting the one more kill. And TRJ Ashok with 2. Jat killing Prasanna. Sriram. And Jat with 1 kill too. Right there. Zone is shrinking. It's going to be done in next 5 minutes or less. And that's going to be the focus. 5 seconds, sorry, not minutes. And Tejas holding on. He knows there's a person nearby. But there's kind of our enemy urgent killing Mr. Yogesh also. But King, I think Mohit is in a 1v1. There's a lot of glue walls. He knows there's other person, but that's not at all a safe place for Mohit. And it might not at all be working actually, because that's not looking good at all for him. Slowly moving forward. Mohit is there. He knows where the other players are, and he's still holding. He's mass killing Ankush. Last 15 players alive, by the way, and there's somebody outside the Mohit's area. He's holding strong. Judge eliminated. 14 players alive. Mohit is right there. Glue wall is up. So is the shields. But this is not at all a safe place for him, and he is not going to be surviving if he continues this one. And 1 versus 1, both players are there, and Shaw is a shotguns, 2 damage, 9 almost killing somebody, but Ahil getting the upper hand. Alim, there's one person behind Alim too. He's getting hunted out right now. He doesn't have anything. His health is low, his shields are low, and he is holding strong. But he might not be able to longer, but now healing himself back up. And there's a person nearby, maybe? And there's a timeout right now. Okay, there was just footstep. He is not that nearby. Mr. 24 holding strong. Last 15 players alive. 1 versus 1. Alim versus the other guy. Tommy gun is live for him. And trying his best. The shields are up. And so is the glue walls. Holding strong. Nothing much happening here. Okay, there's a person. 59 damage given. Not at all. But 2 players behind. Astros killing Alim. Good shot. And that is an interesting one to end this one. Last 12 players alive. Let's see what happens here. Top 3 will only be getting something. We have Pratap killing Mr. 24. So Mr. 24 is dead already. 11 players lost, 11 players left. Let's see what happens here right now. Voldemort, Sid, Pratap, John, Indesai, Mas, and of course, don't forget, Arjun. Esra still here, looking a lot of damage from the zone. He should be moving. We must the strip peak is the center zone. Players are slowly starting to move. He said taking a lot of damage. We have Pratap also here. We have the strip. AS John holding, trying to kill the person who's running inside the zone. AS John still inside the zone pretty much. Pretty clear actually, and he's just waiting for the other players to run in, and so he can easily kill them. But they are smarter. They're smart and they're running away from the other side. And Shriram's still holding to his job. He may be actually able to survive this one. But make sure, last 10 players alive, but he doesn't have any guns. And that's not going to be working in his favor. Both King. And he better be lucky that he is able to get a gun or a drop from somebody who's dead. Else he is not going to be surviving this one. But maybe only if the zone is literally in his hand, but it is not. Astral is dead. Fourth King. Arjun may be scouting somebody right there, but unable to confirm it. Holding strong to the position. Voldemort. Yeah, Sid, Pratap, John, Mas, Teji Ashok, Arjun, Voldemort. He said seeing somebody right there too. He said looking after the player. There's somebody near that house. He's slowly running inside down. They can hear the footsteps. And Arjun killing Mas. We have Pratap killing Sriram. And Ayesid is in the zone. Oh, killing King. That is good. Last 6 players alive. We have Pratap, AS John, Tiachi Ashok, and by Arjun, Voldemort, and Sid. Sid slowly running inside the zone. And zone R is always and by Arjun killing Voldemort. Last 5 players now. Ashok, Arjun, Sid, Pratap, John. Let's see what happens here. Last players was killing Sid. But no, Seven somehow saving himself back up, and Arjun right there holding on, and Sid is dead. Last 4 players now. Let's see what happens here. Pratap, John, Ashok, and Arjun slowly moving forward. He knows where the persons are behind him, and the glue wall is up. Always safely healing himself back up too. Pratap holding on to the corner. John is there too. Ashok on top of the first floor in some random house. Arjun holding on. The zone will be shrinking in 25 seconds. So make sure players are inside that zone, or else they will take a lot of damage. Unnecessary damage actually. Ashok still holding on. Slowly moving forward. But the zone is going to be done in 13 seconds. That's not going to be saving him a lot of time actually. And Abarjan, 100 health, slowly healing himself back up. And running inside 3 seconds. 3 seconds till the final battle. Last 4 players alive. Okay, now it is going to be the final battle. Mr. Johnny Anabajan holding on strong towards his zone, and the other person would be coming forward, and he's looking to all direction and trying to kill that person down. Blue wall is up. Anabajan holding. Pratap holding too behind the blue wall, throwing grenades onto him. John still there. TRJ Ashok still there. Number Arjun killing Pratap. Last 3 players, Arjun, John and Ashok. Let's see what happens here for the final positions. Top 3 players are already here. And Arjun killing John. Is John versus Ashok? Is Ashok versus Arjun? Ashok versus, let's what's happened here for the first position. Ashok slowly moving forward, and Arjun is right there. Both persons are very close, and so is the glue wall. Arjun going forward, throwing grenades onto his face, but saving himself from the zone. Both players inside the shields. Arjun almost taking a lot of damage, but the zone is here, and so is the glue wall. 1 versus 1. Both players are in front of each other. And Arjun getting the upper hand and getting this kill. TRG Ashok is second, and Arjun win this one. Congratulations! And this is the end for today's IGL Solo Cup, and we'll see you in the next one very soon. Thank you guys for being the part of our today's stream and for playing for the players, and we'll see you in the next one very soon. Squad duo ones in next 20 minutes. Thank you and bye.
दृश, क्या तुम अपनी पूरी जिंदगी वीडियो गेम्स खेलकर बिताना चाहते हो?
Chill, Mom.
What do you mean chill? Am I a fridge or what? I'm going to call your dad now. I don't know what to do with this. What are you doing?
Working. Yes, come on. Yes.
It pays to play.
दृश, क्या तुम अपनी पूरी जिंदगी वीडियो गेम्स खेलकर बिताना चाहते हो?
Chill, Mom.
What do you mean chill? Am I a fridge or what? I'm going to call your dad now. I don't know what to do with this. What are you doing?
Working.